1 minute on the clock starting now. Today we're going to be creating a Roblox game in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. For my first 1 minute game, the idea is a simple zombie round defense game. In the toolbox, I'm going to find a simple zombie and delete the scripts. Now that we have our zombie, I'm going to delete all the scripts inside and code them myself. I think I'll keep this animation one though, renaming it to zombie, and now let's create the base script. Let's make sure it's in replicated storage, and there we go, that's the script pretty much done. I also want to go and give myself a gun, and this should work. Okay, I think I forgot to add weights in the game, and we are going to crash. One simple line should fix this. Okay, we spawned into the game, and the timer just went out, and the zombie is not moving towards me, but hopefully after I kill it, more spawn in. It looks like it's not getting removed. But yeah, guys, I think the 1 minute game is going to be a huge fail. Let's move on to the 10-minute game. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and delete everything, and we're going to get started on the 10-minute game. I feel like I want to go for something much more simple, but I think it'd be pretty cool to stick with the same theme. So let's try and make a zombie defense game again, but better. So first, I'm going to build a little area for the players to be. So I'm not really sure what we're going with here. The idea is the players will stand here and shoot the zombies as they approach the base. And this time, we're not going to delete any scripts in here because it did not go too well last time. Let's go ahead and pull our friend into replicated storage, and now we'll get started. I'm also going to move the spawn location in here, and I'm going to make it invisible. And I also think I'm going to make the base plate just the length of this. So let me bring it in on all sides. There we go. And I think I'll make this a little bit shorter. So we'll have the zombie spawn here. We'll give the player some guns, and we'll see what happens. Also, guys, there are 5 minutes left. I think that's plenty of time to get the zombies sitting here. So I'm actually going to create some zombie spawning pads. So I made them 4 by 0.1 by 4, and now they look like this. And we'll just have the zombie spawn on top of these. As you can see, they fit onto these squares really nicely. Okay, now I'm going to make a folder in the workspace, and then we'll put all the spawners there. I think that'll just make it easier to script. Oh yeah, we still have to script everything. I think I'll just make a couple of these, and hopefully it's not too many. Why is it not centered? Okay, I think that looks alright. Now we can make a script. I'm not gonna bore you guys too much with scripting, and I think we'll make a zombie spawn in every 2 seconds. And we gotta make sure the zombie doesn't get stuck inside the little plate, so we're gonna place a zombie a little bit above the spawner, and I feel like it's a little too long. Let's go ahead and make it a little more challenging. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and play and see if it even works. Okay, so I just gotta delete this, and we'll try it again. And we have another error again. My spelling is on point today. Position. Let's go ahead and add another I in there and try it again. And it looks like there's a zombie right there. They kind of just got, yeah, alright, that's interesting. I don't think they really want to attack me, and the spawners are not anchored. I just kicked one off. Okay, they are attacking me. Okay, let's get back to the base. 1 HP. Oh, and my walls also fell off. It also turns out I need a gun. I'm just gonna grab this minigun, and looks like the timer is up. We're just gonna give ourselves a minigun in the starter pack, and we're gonna play the game now. So the minigun is anchored and doesn't even fire. It looks like this minigun is made for an R6 player. Where are the zombies walking? There's not even a part there. I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt and give myself a real gun. Okay, so I just finished scripting up this MP5K on my own. Now let's go ahead and play. So as you can see, the zombies are, well, they're cheating. The zombies are cheating. He's literally flying. But the zombies do spawn and kind of work. They're not walking towards here like I imagined, but it's kind of working. And now they're hitting me. I can barely see them. We're gonna get back into our base, and that's gonna be it for the 10-minute game. It's not really working. I do want to spawn a zombie every 0.1 seconds to see what happens. That's a lot of zombies. I mean, my gun is literally breaking because of this. I also forgot to add the kills leader stat, but that's okay. I wonder if we'll take damage if we go over here. Looks like they're not even hurting me. Oh, okay, never mind. So that was a 10-minute game, and it did not go well. I think this time I can make something much better and much more polished. So we have 1 hour on the clock. Let's get started now. I also moved my explorer over to this side because I kind of like it. My idea this time is to have the zombies coming down, more and more zombies per wave, and you get coins for killing the zombies. With those coins, you can buy better and better guns. So let's get started with this game. So we're gonna grab the base plate and kind of just make it smaller again. Let's make it about 250 by 1 by 50 studs, and we can put the players base over here. So I think the first step here is going to be to place a part and create the base. So I think I'll get started with creating this base. I think we do need some space for the shop, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, maybe 30 studs. And the next thing I want to do is create some walls. Also, guys, I am no builder by any means, so excuse the builds. I think I want to convert this into a ramp, so let's change the shape property to a wedge. If you're a real builder, I'm sorry you have to look at this. So I created this sort of enclosure, and I think we'll have the zombies spawning on one side and more zombies per wave. save. The next thing I want to create is the UI that tells you what wave you're on and how many zombies you have to kill. So for that, let's create some UI in starter GUI, and I'm gonna name this one a zombie UI. There are 54 minutes left and I actually have to go somewhere today, so hopefully we can get this done in time. I can't believe we already spent 6 minutes. I think what I can do here is insert this button and convert it to a text label. And now that it's a text label, let's drag it to the top of the screen, make it longer, and we can just center it. So I just set it to this green. Now we're also going to change the shadow, and I think that looks pretty good. I also inserted this little eye icon. Now let's take the spawn location, put it here so you spawn here, and I think it's time to get started with scripting the zombies. There are only 49 minutes left. Somehow we already spent 10 minutes on this. So let's get started with scripting this button. So I just finished up scripting the UI script and my creation just fell out of the sky. But let me show you how it works. So in here, if I create something, as you can see, it says 1 zombie remaining. And if I create something else, it says 2. So when you kill a zombie, it'll be removed from the folder, which will change the number here. I'm also going to publish the game so we can autosave. Another time update for you guys. There are 43 minutes left. Now let's get started with a zombie spawning system. So just like the 10-minute game, I'm going to create some spawn pads. Let's also color them red. I think this will look better if I change the material of these parts to something like metal. Metal looks okay, but I think diamond plate will look better. Not ground, but diamond plate, just like this. It looks more like a fort now. Now let's create our first server script and create the zombie spawning system. So we have 6 spawn pads. And now it's time to create our zombies. I'm just going to grab one because I have no idea how to do that. So I want to change this attack range right here, and I'm just going to make the number infinite. And I do want to test it out, so let's go and place the zombie over here and spawn in. If it walks towards us, the test is successful, and the zombie does not appear to have noticed us. He's not even walking towards me, but he does do damage. Also, a quick time check, there are 35 minutes left. Let's delete the zombie and get another one. So I'm kind of just looking for a way to change the range on these zombies. So guys, I just figured it out. Right here is a max distance number, and all we have to do is change that number. So in here, I'll just change this 500 to a 5000. Now let's see if it works. And it is coming towards me, and it does hurt quite a bit, which is good. With 30 minutes to go, we're almost done the zombie system. I just finished up the zombie spawning script. Let's test it out. And looks like every 0.5 seconds, we are getting zombies spawn. Now we just gotta give ourselves some guns. But it looks like the spawning system is working, and I think it'll be perfect. The issue is they are stopping for some reason. Come and get me. I don't understand why they're stopping. And it looks like they're actually killing one another. So let's see if we can fix this. So I just made some edits. Let's see if it works. I kind of broke it. I also found some code that stops a zombie from walking, so I think I'll just delete that. So it looks like they are walking. Let's hope they don't stop. And unfortunately, they are stopping. I really don't understand why they're stopping, because this guy walks a little bit more forward. We have only 20 minutes left. Let's hope this works. And they are stopping. Maybe we can get this guy to work again. And it's actually walking towards us. Now let's see what happens if we put him back here. It's not exactly working, but I think if I get closer, it will. There it is. So I think I'll just increase the aggro range. So he's actually not moving, but he does move when I get closer. I feel like our only fix now is to move all of this closer and decrease the zombie speed. So we'll just cut its speed in half and also shrink the base plate. Now let's give ourselves some guns. For some reason, they're attacking each other. So I just put in some code that's going to fix this once and for all. They should not be attacking each other. So there we go. They are now coming towards me. That part took way too long. We only have 10 minutes left. And there we go. They are walking towards us. All we have to do now is create a shop and give the player guns. Okay, let's see if this entire game works now. So I'm gonna kill this zombie right here. Well, I'm trying to. And it looks like we get coins every time it takes damage. I think this gun kind of sucks. So it's kind of bad, but it kind of works. So we're gonna create the wave system. 5 minutes left. Let's see what I can even do. So I just finished up the wave system. I hope it works. We're gonna get a better gun. Also, guys, there are 3 minutes left. So I just added this line right here. Let's see if it works. So I have my gun right here, and I didn't get any coins. We're just gonna take this simple gun with 8 scripts and see if it works. There is literally 1 minute left. I also don't even know if the wave system works. However, I'm getting coins every time I get a hit, not a kill, but that's okay. And as you can see, we are now on wave 3 with 6 zombies. Now we're on wave 4 with 8 zombies. I think it's safe to say that the game is working. Now we're on wave 6 with 12 zombies, but they are kind of killing each other. 25 seconds left. I'm not sure if there's a way I can make it say you lost. I'm going to try though. So let's create a script in here and let's do script.parent.touch. Okay, so the time is up, but I think I only have to write a couple more lines. I'm going to get it done. All the script does is check if a zombie touches this part, you lose. So let's actually go ahead and let this zombie touch the part and we'll see if it works. Okay, guys, he's right here, and so it's not exactly working, but that's okay. It's whatever because the game is okay for an hour, I think. This video actually took hours to make. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace.